So, I bought a boat and a house. This channel is mainly about boat though, and the myriad of projects, big and small, required to save and improve her. So, welcome to Saving Ophelia. Last time I tore out most of Ophelia's galley area and also put an admittedly quite bodgy fix in place for the hose going from the galley sink to a through hole, because that through hole turned out to be too corroded to close anymore. So if the hose dropped below the waterline, well, then I'd be in serious trouble. But hey, bodgy or not, if it works, it ain't stupid. This time I'll be tearing into the sole, the floor in the galley area, and I'll also be removing the last of the cabinets. And doing this will allow me to get a good look at what the water ingress has done to Ophelia's hidden woodworks. It's probably not going to be too pretty. When we jump from me talking here to actually doing something, I'll just be finishing up debating with myself whether to start with the galley floor or with the cabinets. So let's get started. Seeing that access to the hall is the important part, really. I think I'm going to try to get through the floor and see what's hiding down there, other than a completely corroded valve. Yeah, I was afraid that there might be some steel down here. There is, but it's going this direction. So if I cut in the right place, like here, you can feel the steel here. So if yeah, that's the thing. I find it one place, and then I look another, and I find something as well. So I don't really know what the devil's going on down here. But I think there's anything here. So if I cut through here and try to break out this piece. The one I found there. Steel is tough wood, I think. Electric conduit. Well, this is fun and games. Not go the expected way. These seem to have been protected. Corroded, but still structurally sound, it seems. Put my knife on it. It seems anyway. Yeah. solid. Let's take a look down here and see what we've found. Rust, fiberglass, and we know what's behind the fiberglass, and hoses and conduit, and that damn through hole. I really don't trust it, and there's no way that handle is moving anywhere, so it's just gonna remain open until I get Ophelia out of the water, and then it's gonna be cut out, I think. Need to get access to it though, which I guess I can't do. But more floor to remove, and might as well get started on the back wall as well. Was interesting. Pieces to put the bigger pieces too. This leg is about done as well. That's cutting through metal, it seems. Probably brass or something. That will explain why it stopped suddenly. I don't know what this is, but it's hard as hell. Oh, my favorite expanding foam. Yeah, no way around it, I guess. Yeah, not the best tool for that. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to unscrew that because there's been a lot of water damage here. A lot, but there's been quite a bit. And that means the screws here are corroded. There's no way I'm going to be able to screw those out. And this one, probably as well. This one looks fine. Might be able to get that, but that one alone won't help because these two are still going to keep stuck. So it's going to be persuasion. The yellow persuader back to the game. Cut the screws, so I might be able. I think though that this one runs into this compartment, so that might just be 3 out of God knows how many. Ow! Yeah, no, it didn't. It just looked like it. Steel's here. And there we go. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Definitely water damaged. It just keeps breaking apart instead of coming out in one piece. Well, it seems the fiberglass has held up well, so the water probably didn't go through here. It ran on top, down on top of the water tank instead, where we've seen the result. So the steel might be in the same condition as that on the starboard side, where it's just water seeping into the already corroded stuff, which means it's about probably 20-40 centimeters above the water tank, and then it more or less stops. It's not as wet, as warm yet today as it was yesterday, but it's humid as hell, so I'm sweating like a pig. I have the same choice as yesterday, getting dust and crap everywhere, or sweating. And until now, I've chosen to sweat. Yeah, I got started and forgot about you guys. Didn't get a lot done though. Just found out that the wood in here, as expected, is completely crumbling. Should have been a very thick piece of wood, but it just came out when I started pulling at it. You can see here how bad it is. But the steel looks good, so it hasn't been wet a lot, just enough for the wood to go bad. Yeah, wasn't my plan to go through this, but it seems that the steel extends back here, so it might be another, well, either a tank or a small bulkhead. It's above the water line, so might be that's the intention. There we go. That was too easy. Not that I'm really complaining. It means that it's badly damaged. Yeah. Damaged here at this end. Seems better in the middle, but yeah, no, not really, just not this color. going to be able to cut them down with this. I'm hoping. And then I stop the machine so you can't hear anything I'm saying. I'm hoping that this blade will last through this. Not much teeth left, but might do the trick. That means it's getting more fiddly. Requires patience, which is not currently one of my strongest character traits. I've now just want things done and over with. Funny. Yeah. Oh, still wood. I was afraid I was getting to steel that was just crumbly. But the steel's back here. And it's crumbly, but not as bad as this is. Which is kind of good, because this is wood. It would be bad if the steel was just as bad. Get behind this. There we go. Yeah, the wood's most definitely more damaged back here as well. Once you cut through the strong parts, everything just gives way. That definitely shouldn't be happening. Yeah, you're lovely. You on the back side. I tried to spare you with that. Yeah, question now becomes, do I have to remove any more of this crap before I start? Remove the lining and the foam, because when I do that, should be able to rip that out a bit more easy, but I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it for now and then just get rid of this. This crap. Not the chart table stuff. That's my mess. Well, strictly speaking, everything here is my mess. But this looks secure. I was afraid it would have moved, but it hasn't. So I can probably leave it as it is. With the last of the galley torn down and the drain still secured, it was time to clear out some of the debris filling up the cabin. At this point there was no space to move around Ophelia, so I really couldn't delay it any further. took quite a while to fill up the trailer, and I decided on the spot that the owner of the shipyard was absolutely right when she recommended that I work on Ophelia's insides while Ophelia was still in the water. Dragging things up and down ladders would definitely make work less efficient. So, that's the fruit of my labor so far. Off to the trash. At the recycling centre, all the things I tore out of Ophelia needed to be sorted. But fortunately, most of it was simply painted wood and could be sorted directly for incineration. It turned out though that along with the scrap, I pulled out a few good pieces of wood as well, so I put those aside and brought them with me back home to the workshop. Way back from the recycling centre, my wife reminded me that I hadn't yet shown you guys anything of the island we live on. So I decided to show you one of the very nice vistas we get all over the island. Once again, the camera work isn't exactly phenomenal, but I hope that you still get the gist of what I'm trying to show you. So that was it for this time. If you like what I do or think that I could or should do things differently, please leave a comment below so I can see what you're thinking and maybe learn from your experience. You could also join my Patreon if you want to support this project directly. And please do hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss out on another round of boat deconstruction. Thank you for tagging along and I hope I'll see you again next time.